Hey everybody, and welcome to our episode of Cartography. This took a little bit longer to set up than it should have, and all of a sudden everything just got minimized somehow magically. So let's make sure nothing's broken. Nope, that's not on screen. Alright, here we go. So, Cartography. Took a little while to get it here today. Took a little while to get here. Um, so, we have a lot of different areas we can be working on. This is a massive map, guys. This is the biggest map I've ever created for D&D campaigns. Look at it. Look how big this map is. Look how big this map is, huh? Look how detailed, too. And then we have the Age of Strife area over here, which this is perfect. I want to confine the players in a small area, so this map will stay this big for a while. Then we've got the Misclicks map, which is basically the Age of Iron map, but then this area's got some updated areas to it, and these also have a lot of changes, so we're cool here. Misclicks don't need to move, especially because Misclicks is on hiatus for like 2 months while Stephanie Harvey kicks ass in Counter-Strike. She's going to go wreck everyone in the Counter-Strike world, so she's training for that. So Misclicks is on temporary hiatus, so we definitely don't need to do this. What I want to do, actually, is I want to fill out this top corner. You see how we got ocean here and ocean here, and they should like connect somewhere in this region, right? I want to fucking make this shit connect. I'm tired of not seeing how this transitions in my own brain. Also, one day I want to finish this island. But we don't need to go further east. We don't really need this section, although I kind of do want this section filled in. It's just these fjords are a bitch. This whole area is a bitch to do. We'll do it later. Um, this southern stuff we can fix or investigate at a later point too. But right now, this is what I want right up here. Okay, so let's start by just filling in this square. Boop, bitty boop, bitty boop. They're already prepped for that, so let's save you as 0,3. Maximize compatibility. All right, so this is 0,3 now. Let's delete. Well, first off, let's copy layer style. So don't have that shit floating around. Come down here, remove the names. It's hilarious because they were supposed to be in the group 1 thingy, but they weren't in any thingies. Now we're gonna duplicate all this shit. We're gonna merge it, drop it to the bottom, drop it 1 higher. Do that, and now let's just clear this of all the shit that's on it. See, look at that, easy peasy. All right, now let's flip it. Flip horizontally. That's right, we're on the wrong thingy. Transform, flip the horizontals. Boom. Perfect. Now we come back to our forest. We grab our foresting layer and we... Whoops. Whatever. Cool. We got this here. Let's grab our road color and our proper road size. In fact, let's just zoom in. Yeah. Okay. I hate the angles that these are coming at, but we're going to work with them. Actually looks about right. Well, shit. Did we do that right the first time? Awesome. Today's a good day. Holy shit, we did that perfect the first time. That never happens. Right, now because I doubt we'll do it perfect this time, we're going to do it on a separate layer, and then we'll merge those 2 layers together. So if this is coming like that, it should look a little bit... Where is our... this layer? I think this layer needs to go down 1 pixel. Is that right now? I don't know. We need to zoom in. It might need to go back up 1 pixel. Let's double check. All right, so yeah, I think it definitely needs to go up. I think it needs to go up a pixel. Totally needs to. We actually did it right. We did both of them right the first time. That never happens, guys. Today is a fantastic day. Okay. Now, sadly, I would love to actually play music during cartography, but now that all the VODs are actually muted on Twitch, there can be no music with cartography, which is sad. It's super sad. All right, let's get a slightly smaller. Looks about right. That's right. Is that right? Yeah, cool. This is right. Let's undo. Okay. Actually, no, let us zoom in a little bit. So if it's going up on the other side, it should go. Nope, it was bad. Perfect. Sweet, so now we can get rid of this layer. And then we're going to open. Oh shit. This isn't supposed to be 0, 3. This is supposed to be negative 1, 4. Fuck. Right? Yeah, this is supposed to be negative 1, 4. I've actually saved over something that we should not have saved over. Shit. That's why it took so many. Fuck. All right, so you should be negative 1, negative 1, 4. Let's resave you as this. Let's go. We gotta go undo some shit then. All right, we gotta go find our map file. 0, 3. 0, 3. Here we go. View previous versions. Cancel. Restore this previous version. Awesome. It has been restored. Okay. We should be cool now. Let's double check to make sure though. 0, 3. Ah, perfect. Good. We've restored 0, 3. Excellent. Okay. So now we need to open negative 1, whoops, negative 1, 3, which is the thing below this. Hey, there we go. Duplicate. Merge. We always duplicate just in case we make an accident and save this, so we don't have to go and undo saves like we just did with the previous one. All right, edit, transform, flip the verticals. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, now let's grab our road color. Love our roads. Go down here and find the right road size though. That's shitty. What's going on down here, huh? No, no, I won't. Yes. How hard is it? Just make a goddamn road. Perfect. Right? Perfect. Oh, that one's not perfect. No, that adds 2 pixels on one side. Well, shit, that's perfect, except it needs to be 1 pixel over, but we can't put it 1 pixel over because we did it on the same damn layer as the last one. There we go. That should be good. Okay, now we need to forest this bottom layer. Like that. Cool. And we can get rid of this. And we'll save. And let's take a look at our actual map. Something looks wrong. Oh shit, we didn't do this marker down here. We forgot this road. Fuck. Shit. Okay, no, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. It's totally cool. We're going to open 0, 4 again. Well, we're also actually going to move all these guys into their actual folder. Thank you. Then we're going to duplicate you guys again. We're going to merge you. Copy. Paste. Go over here. Delete that. Save. And close. Cool. Over here, we're going to take you, edit, transform, horizontal shift. There we go. Now we can fill in this road down here. Looks good to me. Let's merge these guys and do this. Nope, do this. There we go. Hey, check this out. All right, now let's merge these roads because they clearly connect. All right, is that how we want them to connect? I don't think that's how we want them to connect. I think we want them to meet up here more like that. This one come down like that. And we'll say that it then comes to here. We should really figure out where that river is going before we do too much else. All right, let's do the river. Boom. It's a shame you guys can't hear the music. Oh well. Where's our water going? All right, this one will come out to the sea over here. Okay, and now let's go back to our road color and our road layer. This goes up for a while and then sharply comes back down and starts to follow the river again. Something like that. Okay, you're gonna come up like this. No, like that. We'll have you come up over here and just cross like that. And you're gonna come over here and do this. Yeah, all right, I can dig this. All right, let's add some forests in there. It looks like this whole area is just forested. So forest. Excellent. Yeah, we'll actually fill you out like this and like that. And there, what's the reason why this skips here? Let's say, let's give it, yeah. Let's give it, I know what we're looking to do, guys. Hold on. Yeah, let's do this. Come up here like that, through and over here. All right, let's delete the forest from this section. Let's open our palette. Let's grab our desert color. Oops, not on the forest layer, my friends. Not on the forest layer. On the desert layer. But we're going to take the road layer, delete it from the desert layer. We're going to take the water layer, delete it from the desert layer. Yeah. And then we're actually going to just kind of delete some, we're going to soften up the edges of this desert. Whoops, where's our eraser? It shouldn't be quite so perfectly around the road. That would be ridiculous. Also, this should not be. There we go. There we go. Something a little softer like that. And these edges should maybe curve in and cut in on the bottom side. There we go. Give me a little softer edges here. Like that. That's nice. All right, we'll reforest around it. Hell, we didn't even need to delete any of the forest. No, maybe we shouldn't do reforest like that. Maybe we'll reforest like this and reforest over here. Maybe this top edge. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Okay. What other things do we have that we need to do? Where's everything? Okay. Let's go to our cities layer. And what is a major city in this region? Ooh, God, there's our map. There aren't many. We got some big towns down here. We got Darden over there. Boren is there. I don't think there's anything that'll. I don't think we need a major city here. We'll get, you know, something of relative decent sizes around here. No towns around the desert, but we'll get some towns in between, in and around this area. Okay. We'll put you here, here, stuff like this, that, that. You know what? No. How close is there a town on that border? Okay, cool. Perfect. And on the southern border, oh, there's one just right there. That's fine. On the other border, cool. We can put you here, here, here. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Hold on. Waiting for. God, you're not loading ever. Okay, so those hills don't actually cut in, but they are close. Basically, some hills right here. You know what? Let's put a little bit of hill overflow on this side. There we go. Just a little bit. That's too much. There we go. And let's put a monument, non-city, something, something, something in the middle of the desert. Ooh. Ooh, no, 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 no. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Shit, in the desert. Thank you. Oh, wow, it's the same color. How is that? Imagine that. It shouldn't be in the desert. It should be in the desert near the water. Excellent. Okay. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. All right, chat. You know the rules. You know how this works. Let's get us some names. Start naming towns, guys. Come on. Give us some names. Oh, hold on. There's Co-Carnage in chat. Hi, Carnage. How's it going? I gotta scroll up, find out when you entered. Okay, it looks like his entrance point. Hold on, let me read this stuff. Wow, guys, I was just so devastated about 7 pages of chat logging about things that were said about me in this channel. I want to make sure everyone understands that I'm treating this contest as professionally as possible, regardless of what I think about Neil, as I personally like him. Gotta say, I'm very disappointed by what I'm reading. Please try to understand. I'm trying to be professional about this competition. What the hell have you guys been saying that I haven't been noticing? What the fuck have you guys been doing? I'm not salty, just disappointed. Didn't expect this from you guys. I thought you guys understood my situation. Chat, what the fuck have you been doing? Hearts to NECA. I think the biggest thing that is being thrown around is how I said the competition was designed for Neil to win. I was specifically talking about a string of challenges, and I'm sorry that if that came off as conspiracy-like or anything. I was referring to the small stream position, that is all. I should have subbed small community instead of Koibu. That was a mistake I made. I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, like having a small focused community really is the only reason I managed to win those challenges. Like I think they were unintentionally designed, they accidentally designed for a small community. That's absolutely true. There's no doubt around that. Like having a small community that isn't where everyone is really focused, a small dedicated community allows you to win these challenges. In addition to the hard work that we put in, but we do have that advantage of our community is fairly small and super focused and dedicated. We don't have as many like half-hearted people or people who just like stumble in. People are like in Koibu chat or they're out of Koibu chat. Anyway, I don't want to clutter up the good vibes here. Just felt the need to stop by and clarify. I'll get back to lurking. Okay. None of this reflects on you. Well, I mean, even if it doesn't reflect on me, I want to make the chat the best chat possible. If you guys are being dicks to Go Carnage, don't be a dick to Go Carnage. He's a cool guy. Don't. Carnage is cool, guys. Sorry for not reading any of those city names. I was busy reading those things. I'm reading city names from here on out, so let's go for it. Where are we? Bodora. Let's put you up in the proper layer. Yeah, this challenge, this competition's been crazy. But you know what? Yeah, you wanted a reality TV show. This is a reality TV show. There is drama. That is real drama, not always. This challenge actually has real drama, not drama that's been like created by producers to make this sound more, to make it more crazy. We actually have legitimate drama. And as I said in my video, it's a fucking hard job for these judges, man. Go fuss. Oh, the guy who says dickhead, we will just ban you. I've been on, normally I have a pretty, like a very strong do not permaban people policy, but with all the crap, with all the other people coming in specifically trolling us, it's been one of those like, well, screw you guys. If we're gonna get this many trolls, we are just gonna ban people pretty heavily. If you're actually a loyal Koi bot and you do get banned by mistake, I am sorry. Just PM me or tweet at me or something and be like, what the fuck, I got banned. I'm actually a loyal supporter, and we'll unban you. But we're being super strong with our bans right now, so be on your best behavior because the bans are coming out like a shotgun. Cotopia. I almost did Cotopia, not quite. But we'll do Metra. Lunari. Mirtar. Leprous. Grinda. Relens. Yeah, the judges are gonna have a hard job. They're gonna feel a lot of pressure in many different ways, and we just have to cross our fingers and wait, guys. No matter who wins, there's going to be a very large population of people that are going to be really upset, no matter what happens. Okay, no matter what happens. Enifera. So let's not don't make the judges feel worse than they already feel. Don't pressure them. Pressuring the judges, be like, you totally got to vote for this person. I mean, you know, if it comes off as casual and like this is who I think should win. If you're just giving them your opinion, like vote for Koibu. Koibu's the best. I really want to see him win. Please vote for Koibu. That's cool. But if you guys are like trying to, if you're actually insulting the judges or saying they like, you guys have a conspiracy, you hate Koibu, you're gonna try and get him to lose intentionally, stuff like that is not going to help our cause. That's only going to hurt our cause. So like, be chill, cheer for your favorite person, but don't be aggressive and don't be an asshole about it, because that will only make it harder for us to win. If you're a dick to the judges, you're actively hurting our cause. Pine Heart. Bert's. You know, the first, second, third stuff is interesting. The problem with first, second, third is that you can be like, oh, this challenge is hard. I'm just not going to do it, and I'll still get third place, and I can completely ignore this. If you do it by points, it makes each thing count. You actually have to try in each game. Because otherwise I can be like, oh, you know, COD is just, fuck it. I'm just not going to try COD because I've never played it before. I'll just get third place in COD. I won't even put any time in there, and I can devote all of my time to these other games. So there's arguments to be made both ways. Well, it's no secret that I like the way it turned out. Definitely. But it can go, I can see arguments for both ways. Virmos. Yay for the new sub, by the way. Where is the new sub? Where are you hiding? Mr. Bats? Mr. Bats! Welcome, Mr. Bats. Acrona. Ridgewald. And don't get me wrong, guys. I'm trying to be a reasonable person here. I really want to win this competition. Like this changes my entire life if I win this competition. I mean, you've seen the video. You know what I'm talking about. This would be amazing if I could win. It would literally change my life and my fiance's life forever, which would be fantastic. And I personally don't think it would actually change Al Capone's life very much at all. But this is not my call to make. I am wildly biased in this, of course. Florness. Snack Attack. Do I need a Snack Attack? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, man. Snack Attack. Literally, like, why are you pissing off Carnage? First off, he's a cool guy. You know he's a cool guy and not a dick. This is like a proven fact. Secondly, he is a judge. If you piss him off, do you really think that's going to reflect well on Koibu chat, which then leaks over to me in general? Like, don't piss off the judge 2 days before the vote. What the fuck are you doing, Snack Attack? Don't piss off the judges. Urgh. Just chill out, everyone. Like, why? I know emotions are high, but if I can keep calm during this, you guys got to be able to keep calm. Thank you, Dylan2121. No, you're not starting trouble, Ko. You're not starting trouble. There's trouble everywhere, and it's just, don't worry about it, man. It's cool. Avenant. Thank you. All right, now we got to come up with a name for this place. This is a monument in the desert. We're not sure what it is yet, but some sort of holy site or some sort of the site of a battle, or it's some sort of significant point that is not a populated area. So what should we call this? And the name should reflect somewhat of its use. We should paste layer style on these suckers. Mass Entropy just subscribed. Welcome, Mass Entropy. Wow. Oh, this might be the time at which all the resubs come in? Yeah, these are all the people who subbed last month during the marathon stream, and that the resubs are automatically renewing now. Maybe, maybe not. I could be lying. But welcome for the new subs again, or welcome back, old subs. Arcona. If these are not resubs, then even more awesome. And we welcome you whether you are a resub or a new sub. Yeah, you did, Mass Entropy. Good job. Virgin sub? Oh. Love you here. All right, Anders Rest, Triroll, Dusted Glyphs. Okay, nothing from other IPs, guys. Nothing from Game of Thrones, nothing from Warcraft, nothing from another set of lore. Quake Point, Pilgrim's Respite, Sandcrest Tower, Vulture Point. You guys are coming up with names that sound really cool and creative, but let's try and remember, subtlety is a key here. Understatement is a key here. You don't necessarily need to go with the crazy wild big names. Think about, if there's some sort of important thing out in the middle of this desert, which granted isn't a weird spot. Look at that. There's all of a sudden this desert in the middle of a forest next to a river. That is fucking weird. There's got to be some story behind that. What possibly could have caused a desert here? So think about what could have caused a desert, and then think about, okay, if this thing had caused this desert, if that happened in reality, what would people refer to that as? You know, if maybe there was a collapse, maybe there was a big section of the Underdark that was here, and the whole thing just collapsed on top of that, and it changed the something. I don't know. Maybe a desert like that's probably actually magical if you think about it. So there's got to be something there. What could the desert be created by? What else do we got? The Blight. Okay, I see something like the Blight. A little bit of an understatement there, but still a strong enough term to get your interest going on. The Collapse. No, we're not naming anything after judges. It might be seen as bribing, which we're not doing until after everything's over. Salted Scar. Memory Lost. Kemi's End. Dedication. The Broken Sea. Burning Sands. There we go. Here we go. These are good names. Broken Sea, Burning Sands, The Stain, The Breach. Maybe some sort of carnage happened. Shattered Lands. What was that? There's something up here a little bit ago that I really liked. Burning Sands. Is the Burning Sands something already? The Legend of the Burning Sands. It's a card game. Okay. It's just a card game. Oh my god, Hondo227 subbed as well. God, all the subs today are awesome. Let's see. What else we got? Sinking Sands, Method Mania, Sandstorm, Shady Sand. It could also be like a previous salt flat, maybe. Maybe that's why there's nothing growing there, is because it's all salted. It could have been like an inland sea that got dried up. Think about something like that. Shady Sands, okay. Broken Dunes, Drowned Forest, Sparkle Sands. Burning Sands was a map on StarCraft. That's Blistering Sands. And we already have a town called Blistering Sands. The Flats. Desert of 1,000 Tears. The Salty Divide. Saltlands. Is it a sand desert or desert like Death Valley? We don't know. You could make a name for either case. It could be anything. All we know is that it's a desert, an area of little water and little rainfall. George Foreman's Plateau, the Ever-Burning Pyre, the Cursed Sands, the Taint. That line in Dragon Age is the best, where he's like, "Now you must expose yourself to the taint." Like, seriously? Do we do phrasing anymore? Is that a thing? Expose yourself to the taint? Come on. Come on, Dragon Age. I lost it at that point, the first playthrough. Me and Ryan were playing Dragon Age together, basically, and got to that point, and we fucking lost it. We got some good names, but we don't have any names I really dig. The Red Sea, the Sands That Fell, the Burning Lake, the Dried Mire. Okay, so the desert could be called the Dried Mire. It used to be a swamp that dried out and got all salty. Mm. Come on, guys. We gotta. I know we can get a really clever name for this. I believe in you, chat. We gotta just be careful. We gotta keep looking at these names. What else we got? Storm's Eye, Arid Lake, Salty Swamp. Joltum King just subbed. Welcome, Joltum King. Yay for the subs. Yay for the subs. God, look at all those dragons for the subs. Perfect. The Sandbox. Dunes of Memory, God's Tear, the Dry Spell. Plains of Sodomy. Salted Dunes, Blasted Soil, Dry Spell. Hysteria of the Flats, Sunfry, Fallen Wood. PJ Salts. The Iron Sea. Ooh, Dragonfire Spire? Hell fucking yes. Dragonfire Spire. Boom. Okay, this is our starting point. Now, Dragonfire Spire, I think that's the rhyme is a little much. But I don't know what else you would replace Spire with. I like Dragon, because if the whole area is like blasted into a crispy desert by Dragonfire, that's a pretty fucking cool image. But what could you do instead of Spire? Because you could have, like, let's say this used to be a town, and there is a single tower that remains in this area where these dragons came through and like blasted the whole area into like this blistering desert that nothing will ever grow in again. But what could we call it instead of a spire? Dragonfire. What could be there that you could? I mean, we could call these the. This could be the Dragonfire Desert or the Dragonfire, not desert, but Dragonfire Wastes Basin. I think Dragonfire Basin is good for the desert name. It could have been maybe like a slight valley right here that got torched. But what do we then call... So what is the monument that is based in the Dragonfire Basin called? Dragonfire Basin blank monument. It could be like... It could be a Dragonfire Temple. It could just be called the Fire Temple. Or the... No, I think... All right, here's the lore that we're making up on the spot, and this is exactly why I need an assistant who would write this shit down for me, because I'll forget this as soon as I say it. But here's the lore behind this region. Ancient battle, long, long time ago, blah, blah, blah. Dragons come in, dragons are fighting, they're destroying this entire valley, and this town is resisting. The monument is supposed to be marking the like last stand of people fighting against these creatures who eventually like wipe them out. But it could be called so-and-so's last stand, which is a little bit cheesy, or think like even as simple as the Alamo. That's a thing. Like that's a big American thing, especially in Texas. Like the Alamo. So this could just be called, the blah blah blah. Things like Ashen Redoubt or Ashen Temple or Ashes of Youth are you got to think a little bit more subtle, a little bit more. If everything is like the Hellfire Demon Spawn place, the ashes of our youth. If every other place is like that, it doesn't have an effect. You know, like if everything is super super epic, then nothing is epic because it's all the same. So you need variation. You need like understatement here. You need overstatement there. You want like a variety of these things. So let's try and keep some understatement going on here. The Watch, the the Bastion, the Fort. But again, like you wouldn't just call it. You wouldn't say globally. Oh yeah, at the fort. You would need to say like something that if the town was called. That's why we call the Alamo, not the fort, because the Alamo was a fort, but it was like Fort Alamo or something along those lines, right? So the Tower of Uckus, that could be a thing. There we go. The Tower of so and so. Um, hmm. The Tower of Cucks. I don't know about the Cucks. It's a weird phrasing, but the Tower blank is not bad. The something stead. I'm a fan of the stand. Sounds subtle enough, but it's like you can't have the stand. Otherwise, it'd be this huge historical thing that like everyone would know about. If it was the stand, like when you say the Great War, you refer to World War One, right? You wouldn't have a small war called the Great War. Like the Stand would have to be pretty fucking historically epic to be called the Stand. And I don't think we're at that level of epicness for this thing. Come on, guys, we can do this. It could be well, it can't be Desert Watch because wasn't a desert yet. But maybe change the lore a little bit. Yeah, it could. You could name the place after a hero that rallied the last of the people. That would be fucking awesome if you can figure that out, Liquid Tang. The Tower of Drac or Dak. I think Dragon's Pyre works best. Yeah, I don't want to have like Dragon's Pyre in Dragon Flame Fire Basin. It sounds like when TV shows are like based around time travel or something. It's like, oh, here's my time vortex, but there's their time machine, and here's our time sandals, and there's our time bathrobe, and there's the time something, and everything is called the time something or other, and you just want to strangle them because it all sounds so stupid and dumb, you know? Like with anyway, so I want to kind of like bring some variety in there. Dragonfire Basin, something else in the Dragonfire Basin, not necessarily Dragonfire or something like you want to give it variety and depth. Synergy is good, but if you synergize too much, everything just seems flat. Harvardin's Fall, not bad. Methros Last Stand, something like Methros Last Stand we could do for the stand. Tower of Lamar, Pit of Worms, Morgul's Crucible. Oh, there we go. Morgul's Crucible. Done. Fuck yeah. Mogul's Crucible. I don't like Mogul. See? Because Mogul's Crucible, clearly you have a hero that's attached to this storyline already. Mogul. And Crucible, that is kind of like a last stand or like a really difficult battle that they had to fight. Mogul's Crucible goes perfectly with the concept we're trying to address, except the name Mogul is kind of lame. If we can replace Mogul with a better name, we're done. All right. Zoidberg's Crucible, I think, is a little much. What else do we got? Pochi's Crucible. Korn's Crucible. Kiwi's Crucible. Just give me a cool person, like a hero's name. What is the name of a good hero? Gorthan, Rochnan, Duncan, Artoz, Hans, Ander, Bregor, Hubers, Rickbin, Arnett's, Jewel, Gorkas, Casper's Crucible. What? Dalamar, Dragon, Heron. Stop saying Gorath. I'm not doing Gorath. Oh god, there's too much chat. I can't. It's moving too fast. Can't read all the names. Roland, Vincent, James, Squird, Ravenheart, Arostus, Havens. Something that goes well with apostrophe S. Kenshin. Oh, Kensin, I'm sorry. Hondel, Gorehowl. I gotta sit up more. Mestas, Tyrone, Abigail. Come on, we can do something cool here. Thandar, Siegfried's, Iron Fist, Arostos. We're so close. Sigurd's Crucible. I like Sigurd. We can do Sigurd. Sigurd. Oh shit, how is it spelled? How did you spell it? Yeah, Sigurd's Crucible. I can get behind Sigurd's Crucible. Alright, the only difference is Dragonfire Basin needs to be twice slightly larger font, and we gotta bold that bastard. Yeah. There we go. Done. Well done, chat. Well done. Well freaking done. Sigurd. Oh, is he actually a person? Is that a historical dude? Damn it. Damn it, we can't do Sigurd. He's an actual Norse legendary hero. Fuck. Damn it. Alright, keep changing names, guys. Keep coming up with new names. Keep coming up with new names. Damn it. Come on. Zwei. Oh, chat's moving too fast. Verathion. Drywick. Ordog. Rambo. Rambo's Crucible. What is it to begin with? What was the first one that we did? Mogul's Crucible. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to keep Mogul's Crucible. It's actually not that bad. Mogul's Crucible. Mogul's Crucible. Thraxis. Bow before Thraxis. Alright, we're good. We're good with this map. I'm pretty pleased with it. Let us save the map for Age of Iron. Yes, Age of Iron. Okay, now let's take a look at this map. All right, we just filled in this square. The question is, do we want to go to the ocean or do we want to go up? I think I want to just go west. Let's just keep heading west. So let's open where we last were, which would be -1, 3, -1, 4. All right, now we will save you as -2, 4. Okay. Get rid of all the names. Duplicate. Merge. And clear. Excellent. All right, put this back on, edit, transform, horizontal. Oh boy. Right, let's grab our road layer, which is just roading normally. Okay. And you're roading normally. Cool. Let's get our hill layer. Throw down some hills. There we go. Now let's grab some trees for our forest layer. Forest in the top up here. Forest down here. Cool. All right, now we get rid of this copy. And we open -2, -3. No, -2, 3. There we go. Get enough of duplicate layers, merge layers, copy, paste, edit, transform, flip vertical. Go back to our heels. Go back to our hills layer. Okay, go to our forest layer, get our forest. Forest in this section. This looks like it's actually coming out here like this, which is cool. Score, grab our road layer. Do that. Score. Totally done. All right, first off, let's forest some more of this shit. This forest is clearly just going to come down, merge like this. It's actually going to come out and keep foresting over on the side. Fill this shit in here. Let's grab some heels. And let's run the hills. Oop, not quite that high. There we go. Yes, like this. They're going to come up like that. Nope. We want to go back to our forest layer. And kind of forest in this shit. Shit, I missed the... Fuck. No, let's undo. Well, I guess we don't have that many history layers. We're going to have to bring back in, not this guy, but the other one. 1, -4. Or -1, 4. We got to make sure this river comes in properly. We forgot to do the river layer. Duplicate layers. Merge to be on the careful side. Down here, paste. Edit. Transform. Horizontal. Water layer. Watercolor. Water. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Come back to our forest layer, on our forests, with our forests, for the forests. Oh shit, what did I hit? I no longer have the circle, I just have the crosshairs. How do I undo crosshairs and go back to circle? I don't know how to Photoshop. How do I get rid of Photoshop crosshairs? Oh, it's because I had caps lock on? Oh, it's caps lock that does that. Oh, interesting. Cool, did not know that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Maybe not quite all the way out here like this. Nope, not quite that far. There we go. That's nice. I like it. Now let's just forest all the way to the corner. Ooh, this is a good song. What the hell song is this? This is like a pretty sweet remix. Ooh, all right. All right, we're going to put a big-ass city here in the hills. Right here. Whoops, that is water on the forest layer when we actually want city in this layer. How big is that? That's 40. That's really big. All right, maybe not 40, but we could do 35. Shit. City layer. There we go. That's nice. Tide's End. Good town name as well. Love it. This comes up here too. Like that. Damn, this song is sweet. Wish I could play it for you guys. Sadly, I need a cartography VOD. Let's go back to our water layer. And let's do our road layer here. Ooh, almost, but not quite. Let's do this again. I'm really hoping that what puts us over the edge, for Intel, is that, I actually think this is going to be more of a harm than a good thing for us. But the content that we do here at Koibu Chat is really different from anything you'll see elsewhere. And I hope that that reflects well on us instead of poorly on us. Because I could see some judges being like, they do this really weird niche shit, and maybe that shouldn't win. But on the other hand, I think I've done a pretty good job of, like, JP and I really have kind of made D&D a thing on Twitch. It's a growing market, right? I'm pretty sure some of the judges are smart enough to, well, most of the judges are bright enough to realize that, like, JP and I have been creating a new market on Twitch, like a new subgroup, and that if you get me in now, if you get your way into that market when it's still growing and you grow that into its own like subgenre, you would have like you just saying, Vintel was a sponsor of mine or something like that, and I was the one of the two people doing D&D on Twitch, like really doing D&D on Twitch. It's a pretty fucking good coverage right there. Just saying. I'm hoping that people will look at it that way and it will do well for us instead of them looking at it more as like, oh, well, crazy ass Koibu just does this weird D&D shit. That's my hope. Whoops. That's my hope. But we'll see. One way or another, this competition was amazing and a lot of fun. Very stressful, but a lot of fun. And I'm pretty psyched about... Is there a bridge there? There's a bridge there. Let's put a bridge there. I'm pretty psyched for Wednesday. I'm scared. I'm petrified scared. Man, crazy ass Kobe just this weird D&D yeah. I'm psyched for Wednesday, one way or the other, you know. Whether it goes well or whether it goes terribly on Wednesday. To be honest, if I lose, I want to lose by a fucking landslide. Like, if I don't win, I hope every vote goes for Al Capone. I want to go out with style one way or the other. No, everyone should forget Cooking with Koibu. That was not a good cooking show. That was bad. The soup came out okay, but for some fucking reason, the noodles are soggy as shit and just completely falling apart in the soup, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why. The recipe calls for egg noodles, and then I put it in the egg noodles, and then they're terrible. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta perfect my soups. And by perfect, I mean make them edible. And by make them edible, I mean make them enjoyable, because I can eat them. But literally, my fiance ate some and then like just kind of stopped eating it and was like, "Here, Neil, do you want the rest of the soup?" I was like, "Sure, babe. I would love some soup." And then when I was finished eating, I'm like, "So why did you not finish your soup?" And she's like, yeah, it was not that good. I didn't like it." She turned down my soup. No, I really wanted to do a Love Bites this week, but I just couldn't find a host, like, or a guest. I've been so fucking... It's just been crazy. It's been crazy punch. Okay. No. Well, the issue is that soup sits there overnight, right? Like you make the soup, you eat the soup, but then whatever you don't finish because you make a ton of soup sits in the refrigerator overnight. So I put them in and I cook them just the tiniest bit, and they should be fine. They're perfect at the time, and then it's later, like the next day, that they're just falling apart and soggy, and I don't understand. Ko and Koi Love Bites over. I will do a Love Bites with Ko Carnage if he's interested, but after Intel's over, and sub with Kiwi TP. Welcome, Kiwi TP. I refuse to do anything with judges until Intel is over. There's been so much controversy over me like being like friends with Jeff and Maggie that I'm staying away from doing shit with judges. And I will do stuff with them regardless of their results in later weeks if they're, interested. All right, where were we? I'm lost now. What were we doing? Where are we? Oh, we're putting towns on the map, right? We don't need anything else here. We do need something. We do need something. What we need... Oh shit, NECA got timed out for something. Here we go. Okay, now let's grab our water layer. Go over here to this mountain. There we go. Now we need to grab our hill layer. There we go. Okay, and this mountain is kind of lame. It should be more like that. Where's our mountain layer? Ugh, fuck it. Let's just redo the mountain. Let's redo the mountains, guys. Let's just redo all the mountains, all right? Fuck the mountains. Fuck the mountains. Can you make a bridge like a darker color? I could, but I don't see a need to. I think that is pretty, like you have large road, tiny road connecting them. I think it's pretty obvious that's a bridge. And I'm going to just keep it like that. Because otherwise I'd have to go back and redo all the other bridges, yada, 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 yada. All right. We want a mountain range that comes down and slowly comes out of a mountain range into more of like a lowland foothill sort of thing. Something like this makes more sense. There we go. Mountain here, fill in our mountain. Whatever, guys. I still think D&D content is awesome and amazing, and I'm pretty psyched for it. The shit that we could do when we win Intel, fingers crossed. I'm really excited for the possibilities that can come from having won Intel. Like the things that we can do with that money that to make the stream better are going to be fantastic. Like I can't even begin to tell you how much better. Whatever, it doesn't matter. When we win, you'll just see how cool it gets after we win. That's all. We'll just see how cool it gets. We should redo these hills too. I'm super psyched to win, but I'm also really, really nervous about it. It's been stressing me out a lot because of how cool it would be to win, but because I know it's looking unlikely. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited, and we could do such great things with the fun. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about what we're doing here. Let's not talk about Intel. It stresses me out too much to really talk about it. Okay, now we need to go back to this water layer to really give the mountain its own room. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Oh shit, Carnage is still here? I thought he left. Hey, whatever. I guess he's still here. I guess he heard all my ranting about being stressed out by Intel. That's awesome. Whatever. Let's put a town here. Oh god, we don't have enough room to type a name above that town. We'll put it on the south side. Actually, that will be a small outpost. Oh man. Oh my god, they're all watching! Oh well, fuck it. Too late now. Let's put small towns at the base of the hills. Hiding out. I actually think we should redo this road. I don't like the road very much. God. I don't know if my chat observation is just that poor or if judges have been doing a good job of hiding, but I've never seen some of the judges talk. Like, I've never seen In Control speak in chat. I've never seen Icy speak in chat. I don't know if DJ Wheat ever shows up to these things, though. I think I've seen Wheat once or twice. I haven't seen any of the other judges except for Carnage here. Yeah. It's interesting. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's not talk about it, guys. Let's move on. Do something else. Let's put this over here. Put this here. This guy there. This guy here. That there. 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 Monument on the top of the mountain. What else do we got? What do you mean you're not allowed to out emotes? You're allowed to. I don't know what out emotes means, but you can emote whatever you want. Oh, yeah, you just like spammed emotes. I don't. Whatever. I leave it up to my mods to decide these things. Just no spammerino. Just no spammerino. That's all we ask. Oh, you know what? We need to run an Intel ad. Shit. You know, we'll do it a little bit late and we'll just do an extra one. I think Intel will be okay with that if it's not exactly every 2 hours. Because I don't want to interrupt this with the middle of an ad. What else do we got here? I feel like there should be... Here we go. These two monuments are connected. This one is at the base of the mountain. You go up the path forever and ever and ever to get to this one up here. Okay. All right. Let's give our normal towns some names. Shit, we do need to put a town up here, though. This does need a small town. Shit, not this. There we go. All right, everybody, give me your names. Town names, everyone. And remember, this one right here, this big one, needs a cool name. This is a capital city. Jawohl. Not Method Mania. I will not accept things in caps or things that have arrows pointing to them. Just give a name like everyone else. If you try and distinguish your name with like fancy shit around it, I'm going to ignore it. All right, so first off, let's just talk about the city. Let's just focus on this capital city and get a good name for the capital city. Let's work on that. Detroit. No. No. No, 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 no. Fuck Detroit. Not fuck Detroit, but this is supposed to be a nice place, not a hellhole. Falkenberg. Skassard. But again, just type the names, guys. Just type the names. Ashenborough. Furos, Neilberg. Get fucked, Detroit. Yeah, well, Detroit is a hellhole. Detroit, the town where your pizza gets you fast, where pizza gets to you faster than calling 911. The town that declares bankruptcy. The town where you can buy houses for $1 because the liability is so great. Actually, one of my roommate's friends who grew up in Detroit literally bought an entire block, both sides of a street, just all the houses along an entire street, so that he could throw parties without bothering anybody. Detroit is not a good place. What else? What is Taravan, Karloff, Merderas? Capital city, guys. This is like a big important city in this region. Help us with the name here. Railbound, Brinster, Garandrima, Drendel. I can make fun of cities if I want. I will continue to make fun of cities. And if Intel has a problem with me making fun of cities, they really shouldn't let me win. We can't do Miklograd. Stromsburg, Dumbledore, Hothmont, Ordoberg, Hoswell, even farther, Thronheim. Ooh, Thronheim. I kind of dig Thronheim. We're going to put that temporarily. Thronheim. I kind of dig Thronheim. Oops. Shit, except it's supposed to be 21 and regular. There we go. Also, we might not do Thronheim. What else could we get? Jamestown. Pyren. Ooh, Pyren. I like Pyren. So someone from Pyren would be a Puranian? Pyren. Pyren's really good. Pyranian, just archers. Yeah, because that's great, because you could call, like, to be of Pyran would be Pyranian, which is a pretty sweet. The Pyranian army. I can get behind this. I like Pyran. We're done. We're doing Pyran. Just give me other normal town names now. Just every town names all over the place. No, it wouldn't be Pyrenees. That's something very different. Pyron's Red Guard. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, it's shaky. Everything's shaky. It's because I tend to bounce and jitter a lot, and I have a poor setup. Again, when in equipment, better setup, no shaky cam. Gotta win Intel. Let's go Bakuta. I gotta change our font here. Or not font, our coloring. Bakuta. Whoops. Athium. The hell? I thought we said... You bastard. Athium. Voldstag. Alright. What else do we got? Intelsberg. Intelsberg. Altrum. No, you did Altrum. Yeah. Crows. Nevian. Lygos. Wait, Lygos is a real place, though. Isn't that a Greek island? One of the ancient names of Istanbul, a mountain range in Greece. There we go. I knew it was a Greek something, 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 something. Cannot do Lygos. Let's do Forstina. Ithin. Rimjawed? I don't think so, buddy. Lamar? Lamar! Where did he go off to? Lamar! Half-Life 2, anyone? No? Brinster. So, no Brinster. We can do Drendel. And we can do Vackling. Whoops, Vackling. Vackling, thank you. We could do Monk. We can do Fogar. We can do... There's Lamar County in Georgia. Thanks. I think that's okay. I don't mind a Lamar County in Georgia. It's obscure enough that it's not really like copying infringement or anything. Or clearly, like, you're not going to name a town after county in Georgia. Well, maybe you might name a town after county in Georgia, but you know, it's not a big deal. Like, that sort of overlap is okay. I just don't want people naming things after like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or, you know, or after like real big places. And I've never heard of a Lamar County in Georgia, so I assume it's just like your average standard county in the world and not that big of a deal. Yes, I'm going to make fun of Georgia too, and then I'm going to make fun of Alabama and the rest of the states and the cities within them. No, what else do we got? Ooh, I like Hexel. I like... Someone ban this NECA guy. He's giving us Lord of the Rings place names. Putinsville. Crimea. Make fun of Nevada next. Nevada, the place where everyone goes in the middle of the desert and stays away from all the cities to have fun. I'm talking about Burning Man, yes. Nevada is the place where if people are going to go, 65,000 people will descend on Nevada and avoid everything, go out in the middle of fucking nowhere to have a good time, because there's nothing else to do in Nevada. Unless you're actually in Vegas. But, you know, people will drive 6 hours out of Reno just to go have a good time. Screw you, Nevada. Don't get to offend Europe. I mean, you don't need to talk about Europe. It's already just a big joke. There you go, Europe. There's your offensive lines. Vasteras. Like it. Felholm. Have I insulted Maine? I haven't. I can figure out an insult for Maine. Give me a second here. Romelin. So for Maine, how does it feel being the state known? Like, the only thing that anyone actually cares about Maine Maine has two things. One, it's like the top state in the in the Union, like most northeastern state. Other than that, you got Maine lobster, and lobster used to be described as a dish so terrible that you wouldn't even feed it to inmates. Like lobster used to be like the grossest food anyone would ever eat. Only recently has it become a big thing. You're known for having a food so terrible, people wouldn't even feed it to inmates like 100 years ago, back when the inmates were doing like hard labor. That's you have a terrible food and you're really fucking cold, Maine. You're a joke to begin with. You don't need me making fun of you. Maine lobster, Jesus. The only reason people actually enjoy lobster is because they dip it in butter. They don't enjoy the lobster, they enjoy the butter. Ooh, 5 from Strider. I recently discovered you through Roleplay Solum, and I really like your stream. Hope you win Intel. Thank you. I hope I win Intel too. Oh, come on, you guys know it's not trying hard. Lobster's gross, first off. Come on, we all know it's true. Lobster's actually disgusting. And secondly, Maine is just kind of a sad, cold place that has nothing interesting in it. Unlike California, which is the coolest state ever. And we all know it's true. California is the best state in the Union. It's true. All the technology, all the entertainment, all the food. California, California, California. Sadly, we do have to say that we have Los Angeles. I know it comes with the entertainment, but we do bear the burden of the hellhole that is LA. The worst city ever created by man. But California is master state. Yosemite, anybody? How about big trees or any of the wonderful have you been down Highway 1 along the California coast? The whole Big Sur area is gorgeous. Highway 1 is fucking gorgeous. Lassen is amazing. Yosemite is amazing. Death Valley? California has both the highest and lowest points in the continental US with Mount Whitney and Death Valley. We literally have a place called Death Valley. California is the best. We all know it to be true. All right, so now we need a name for the fort up here by the river, and we need a name for the 2 monuments. One of them will be up on the top. The other would be the starting place. Maine is not better than California. Come on. No one could even take that seriously. The statement Maine is better than California, no one, not even anyone in Maine would believe that statement. California is the most populous state in the Union. Everything about California is amazing. We have like every type of terrain possible. We have desert, we have rainforest, we have mountains, we have swamps, we have underwater forests with the kelp forests, we have tons of cool islands, we have a huge population of blue whales now thanks to the whaling ban 48 years ago or whatever. Sorry guys, California best fornia. Alabama better than California? What has Alabama ever done to put it above California? Come on. Come on, really? If I could marry California, I would. I would do that. We're just sadly not that progressive. California's not overrated. Ugh. You have epic flooding and forest fires. We have forest fires in California. Not so much flooding. We're actually in the middle of a big drought. Come on, we need some names for the forts and the monuments, guys. Ignatius Hold. Fort Inthin. Fort Fornia? I don't think so. Yeah, Idaho. Sure. Sure. Yeah, we got the earthquakes. At least we don't have tornadoes. Fort Magar, Fort Metsas, Fort Sumter. I don't think so, buddy. Fort Terka. Ooh, I like that, actually. Shit, it's moving way before I can write it down. Fort... Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I lost it. It doesn't have to be Fort something, guys. It can have another name. It doesn't have to start with Fort. It could be, keep or guard or watch or pass or there's all sorts of things. Or bridge, because it is next to a bridge. Um, my phone going off? Oh yeah, it's my phone going off. Fort Kickass, Lake Fort. There's no lake nearby. River Watch. We already have a River Watch somewhere. Again, we're not doing things in caps, guys. I'm not taking anything in caps. Citadel of Grydor. It's a little too close to Gondor. Bastion, a bastion. Golmer's Watch, Black Soul Keep, Fort Highvale. That's not the Highvale Mountains, though, sadly. Highvale Mountains are to the southeast. Vane's Pass, Cliff Citadel, Pillow Fort, Fort in My Pants, Watergate. Yeah, we're going to call it Watergate. I think Watergate was probably meant as a joke, but it's my kind of joke. It's a joke that I am willing to name. This town is called Watergate. After the hotel. The infamous hotel. I can do Watergate. In Watergate, there will be a Captain Nixon. If anyone ever gets to Watergate, I will put a Captain Nixon in charge of Fort Watergate. I'll do it. I swear, I'll do it. Okay, now we need to do these two large monuments. We need to do these two monuments, guys. What are these? This should be some sort of overlook or overwatch or point or spire or something. Something. What is this? This should be I think we're gonna call this just Dragon Watch. I'm pretty happy calling this Dragon Watch. We already have a place called the Sentinel, or Sentinel something. That's. I think Dragon Watch is a pretty sweet name for this. Um. This should be some sort of temple at the base. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need a monument down here. Unless there's already a dragon. I'm open to changing this away from Dragon Watch to something else if you guys are so inclined. If you can come up with a good name. Worm's Peak. See, the Dragon Watch is cool because it would be pretty like this would be a thingy way high up on the mountain that you could use to spot for incoming dragons to defend against it, and then you could have a signal that would light to Pyren, so then Pyren would know that there would be dragons coming. Like it works really well with the defensive positioning of Pyren to have that be Dragon Watch. So I kind of dig Dragon Watch like that. Wyvern Peak, like that's the name of a peak, but this is a specific building or structure or some sort of like monument up there that allows you to do something or other. And calling it a peak is maybe not as good as I should have done. Maybe I think I did say peaks should be cool, but now I'm changing my mind on that. Wormwatch. I don't like Wormwatch. There's too much alliteration because you want to condense it to one word. So Wormwatch is no good. Mountain's Eye, Iron Rock Keep. We could do Iron Rock Keep. That'd have to be changed to red. But you wouldn't have an Iron Rock Keep up at the top of the mountain because you couldn't deploy forces from there. Your forces would be in Pyran. You would never put an army on top of a mountain that would then have to come down the mountain to attack something. So it wouldn't be a keep. Or military. It would, if it's a military installment, it's simply like a lookout point, a vantage point. I'm pretty happy with Dragon Watch, to be honest. I would be down to change it if you come up with something really good, but we have a few minutes left to do this before I gotta kill the stream. We got to change Vasteris, apparently. And Trottenheim. Oh, we already changed Trottenheim. Alright. We need to change this to something else. We'll call this Chingwell. Eye of Pyren. But I wouldn't want to call the whole area Eye of Pyren. The Eye of Pyren could be the big pyre that they light at the top. Oh my god, the Eye of Pyren is the pyre that they light. That's too many pies. But they might have the Eye of Pyren up there as like a bonfire that they would light to let people know what's going on. But that wouldn't be the name of the place. The Eye of Pyren should be a physical one thing. I do like Eye of Pyren, but not as the place name. Do we need a lower monument? Yeah, there should be a lower monument. It would be like a small temple or something that people would make sacrifices or offerings to before they head up to Dragon Watch, because Dragon Watch is like such a barren wasteland that people die up there all the time, so you'd have like a spot to pray for success before you get up there. So this needs to be some sort of temple or respite or resting place or a place of peace and tranquility that you get to before you get to Dragon Watch. And what are we going to call it? We should name it Al Capone. Interesting. Could be, it's some sort of base camp for sure, but I wouldn't want to call it base camp. Shrine of the Wary Traveler, almost. That'd be good if it was for more travelers coming through, but this would be like a specific. You don't have random travelers coming through this area, sadly. What about Fool's Camp? Ooh. Fool's Haven. Fool's Rest? I like the idea that it's insinuating the people who go to Dragon Watch are fools. Um hmm. Fool's Rest, Pilgrim's Folly. Uh, Fool's Faith. Okay, let's call it. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. Where am I? Here we go. But what is his other name? Fool's Faith would be the locals' name for it, but it would have an official name too. Um, but everyone would just refer to it as Fool's Faith. Give me now we need like a new name for it, like the real name, not the name that everyone kind of like snirks at it. Astaire's Last Light. Ooh, maybe not Astaire's last light, but Martha's something or other. Martha being like the very maternal goddess figure, goddess of life and healing and hope and creation, that sort of thing. Maybe like Martha's or something regarding Martha. If there's any goddess involving, it would be Martha, like the goddess of compassion, um, that sort of thing. I don't like Last Light because if anything, Dragon Watch gets more light than the other areas because it's so much higher. So Last Light is not quite appropriate. Path of the Dragon would be the road that they take, but you wouldn't call the monument Path of the Dragon. But I like your thinking there. Martha's Hand, Martha's Womb, Martha's Grove, Martha's Essence, Martha's Respite, Temples of Martha. We're not quite there. Martha's Morning Sun, Martha's Ridgeview Temple, Martha's Only Hope, Martha's Vineyard, Temple of the Wandering Journeys. We're getting some ideas here. Martha's Hearth. It doesn't actually have to have Martha in the title, but that is a good place to start. Martha's Resting Place, Martha's Keep, Martha's Rest, Fool's Faith, Martha. I think Martha's Gate. I think that's exactly what we're looking for. I think Martha's Gate is perfect. Because Martha's Gate, it puts in there that this is somehow relating to the goddess of Martha, which immediately would draw to like the imagery of like compassion and rest and something gentle and kind. But so you have like a temple you could call Martha's Gate, clearly about Martha, but you're not focusing on the rest aspect. You're focusing on the functional aspect of it, which I really like because then you get the symbolism plus functionality combined, and I really like how you do that. And then people would call it Fool's Faith. Maybe not Fool's Faith, but Fool's Gate. People would call it Fool's Gate, but the official name is Martha's Gate. I think that is perfect. Well done, team. I know that took a long time to get them right, but I think it's worth it. All right, guys. Well done. Well done. I would high five each and every one of you individually if I could. If all 400 of you were in a line, I'd have you all stick at your hands, just run down the line high fiving you all. We did a great job today with cartography. I'm very happy with these names: Piran, Dragon Watch, Martha's Gate, Fool's Gate, Watergate. We've done good. We've done good today, guys. We've done real good. So let me kill the music because it's distracting me now. I'm going to run a couple of Intel ads, and then we're going to take down the stream and we're going to bring it back up for Behind the Screen, the show where I plan a D&D campaign and you guys help out where you can, which I will then play through with my friends tonight. And then I'll report back in the morning, hopefully, with a this is how the campaign went. So that's what's up. Let's get our Intel ads going, and I'll see you guys in a moment.